I hope this is not gonna get messy.
So I just came home from work and something in my car broke again. I'm just at a point now where I'm over it. Do you ever get that feeling where you just like, I can't do it anymore? I'm just sitting here on this field next to the hostel, just jumped the fence and there's nothing around. It's just a lot of grass and sometimes there's cows, but it's very peaceful and I'm hiding here between this little rock formation because I don't know, I feel like I can't breathe. Right. So, lately, life has given me a lot of lemons, and I don't have any tequila. It's such a nice Sunday morning. We're in spring now in Australia, and I'm in the southwest, so it's like super, super cold during the winter. I mean, at least for me, it's like 10 degrees. And now you can just tell the days are getting longer, the sun is out more, and it's just so nice. So I thought I'd just sit down quickly with you guys and keep it real because the past couple of weeks, what am I even saying, the past couple of months have been a bit rough for me because there's just a lot of things that happened in a very negative way, or I've been pretty unlucky with a lot of things. And I'm not used to this because it's not like everything always works out for me, but I honestly can't remember the last time I've been that unlucky in my life. So, you've seen my little clip in the last video, which is me eating sushi on the bed. And I was too lazy to grab a bowl and just pour some soy sauce in it. So I was just like, yeah, grab a bit of sushi, just pour it over it, and then put the cap back on and continue editing my video. And I didn't notice that the soy sauce wasn't properly closed, or like somehow it was gonna leak. So I placed it like next to my pillow, so just stand up. And I didn't notice that it would just like slowly but surely like just like sink into like my pillow. And I don't know, like I went to the toilet, came back and everything, and then once I wanted another sushi roll, I was like, oh, why is this like upside down, basically? And then I think that was the moment when I noticed that like half of my bed basically was black. And I was like, far out. It's just a bed, you know, you can clean it, but the funny thing is that my camera was in the midst of all of this. If you're watching this right now, then I have filmed this video on my phone camera because my actual good camera is done. It got soy sauce in everywhere and it just like it wouldn't turn on anymore. So I ruined that one. I can almost laugh about it now, but when that happened, honestly, I was just like, Izzy, what are you actually doing with your life? I was so angry with myself for doing that. But I don't know, there's no point because stuff just happens sometimes, you know, like life goes on. It's just, I don't know, very, very annoying because I've only had this camera for 2 years and when you buy it new in Australia, it's quite expensive. So that wasn't really like what I wanted. in the midst of saving and stuff because I want to leave here soon anyway. But not even a week later, I drove home, and this is what happened then. Something like the radiator pipe loosened up, and I was driving, and then all of a sudden my car was smoking, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Oh, it's just like the pipe. I'll tighten that up for you. Just, yeah, fill it back up with water and just see. And it was fine for a week. I went 3 hours to Perth and back. I went to Busselton and back. This morning I was driving to work with a full car of people, and all of a sudden the car started to smoke again. By the way, it's just a 10-minute drive. Car started smoking again. I pulled over. The whole plastic thing broke. So basically, like, if I'm lucky, I can just replace like the upper half of the radiator, like, yeah, just the top bit. But if I'm unlucky, I gotta have to replace the whole radiator, and that's gonna cost a lot of money. So you can tell that my camera is done, which needs complete replacement, because I actually do enjoy making videos and recording my everyday life. And it's just nicer with a proper camera. So that's going to be expensive. And then my car has been playing up so much for the past couple of months. I had to get a new battery for a couple of months ago. It stopped working before that, and then I took it to the mechanics and paid like, I don't know, $250 or something to get it fixed. I don't even know what was wrong with that in the first place. But then the battery played up, and then it was doing good a while. Then my camera happened, and then not even a week later, I was driving home, and all of this happened. And so all of this happened like around 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the good thing is that we've got a mate in the hostel, and his dad is a mechanic, so he knows how to like work with cars and stuff. But he said like we need to go to like a scrapyard or wreckers and just find the radiator, which we did. And we went to the local wreckers, got the piece, and we were like, oh yeah, this is great, this is exactly the model and the year that we need. And then we waited a week until our maid had the time to fit it in, and it wasn't the right size, which was very annoying because we live in the middle of nowhere and it's really hard sometimes to get a lift to town even. So we had to wait another week till basically the next weekend so we could get another lift to town. We took him with us, and the guy showed us a couple other radiators. And to be fully honest with you, I don't know a lot about cars, and I would have just walked in and be like, okay, yeah, cool, that sounds good, and would have taken it home. But our friend was just like, no, 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 no. So we called a few other places, and there was one that should really fit the criteria, which was in Bunbury, which is like an hour and a half away. So we ordered it, and it was supposed to come the next day, and it didn't. And then we called the next day, and it was still not on the truck to Manjimup. And so it's the weekend now, it's Sunday now, and apparently it's gonna come tomorrow, but who knows? Honestly, I'm a bit over the whole car situation. It's just a pain in the ass. But there's nothing much you can do. So, I don't know. I thought I'd just come on here and tell you guys that my life is anything but perfect. And even though I'd like to, just like everyone else, show my highlights, that doesn't fully represent my life. Do you know what I mean? So there's just a lot of things that's still going wrong, and that's normal, I guess. It's very annoying for me at the minute because it's just a lot of things that are happening right now that's very annoying, and that doesn't work out for me. And it's also a lot of money, I mean, I'm in a situation where I can afford all these things because I spent the whole like of last year working and not really spending anything. But still, like when you want to properly save and want to have like a good bit in your bank account, then this is all very annoying. But I suppose money must flow. You must spend money so it can come back to you and all that crap. So yeah, I guess that's it. If you want to see more positive videos, stay tuned. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. It's only like just after 8 in the morning, and there's hardly anyone awake in the hostel, which is so nice. And it is a glorious day today. So I'll try and make the best out of it. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.